I need to upgrade my gear in Minecraft Skyblock. That means I need to get custom enchants to boost my gear to unexpected heights. Before we do that though, consider subscribing as I'd very much appreciate it. Now let's begin. So we need to go ahead and do a lot of island progression today, as well as, of course, work on our armor set, because I haven't done anything with my diamond set at all. If we go into PV2, you can see this is my current diamond set, and we're still missing a basic socket, but we've already got some enchants on it, of course, but nothing very insane at all. I do have all these gems that we're going to be applying, hopefully, in today's video. That is at least the main plan of this video, to get my gear going, so I can run adventures for longer. And since last video, I did get Abyss unlocked because of my team, Rebellion. They funded my map so I could actually go ahead and run Abyss, which makes a ton of money. Before we go ahead and get into this, if you are going to purchase anything on the Cosmic store at all, if you're going to buy Cosmic coins, and of course purchase things in-game with the Cosmic coins, consider using my creator code. I'd very much appreciate it. It's literally my branding name. It would mean a ton. We're just going to be doing a lot of things in this video, and it's going to be pretty scattered because there's not a lot I can do for just one whole video. So we're kind of just going to do a jumbled up amount of things, but the main thing is going to be our armor. I'm just going ahead and grabbing out all the bundles and putting them in their designated chests, just so they're all empty. But on this island, it's not really going to be for our blessing that we're trying to reach. On the other island is where we're getting our blessing. If I go to the home of this island, you can see nothing much has really changed besides we have the crafter here making moon pie now that we're going to be saving up for a recipe, which I think is called Starlight. Yeah, Starlight, as you can see, makes a ton of money. The fresh versus the farmed is an insane increase, but they're both still really good for money. It's more ideal to go with the fresh version because you get like a 3 to 4 times almost boost in income. So we've been saving all this for that specifically. I've also went ahead, made an overflow chest here, and all the things are designated, as you can see, for everything. They're all going in the system. But now we collect nether wart that we don't even sell, and it turns into cured nether wart. And this fills like crazy. It's all going into overflow right now, and it just does not stop filling because we have this bad boy of a farm right now, and looks like someone got a tier 3 on this bot that needed it, so that's good. We just need more nether wart to fill this in, but we have some going down here on cocoa beans, as you can see as well, making us a ton of island XP, so we can try and hit level 40 for the blessing before the end of the map, which has not been announced yet, but definitely would be good that we get there before the announcement, so we're not in a panic. And I just noticed we don't have these maxed out, so we're gonna grab 2 fishing tier 3 upgrades, and we're gonna max out our bots here. I think it just gives us more fish, and tier 2 gives like the island XP bonus, but it's still really good to have these all maxed out. But to start off the video, we are gonna open up some gems. We're gonna go here and open up 19 major diamond gems, and hope, of course, that we pull some max gems that are good. We got Relentless 5. I needed that. So huge. The rest of them weren't really good, except for maybe implants we can maybe sell. But Relentless has a chance to give us 2 times Marauder kills or progression towards, like, let's say we're on a legendary chest. If we kill legendary mobs, we get 2 times the progression towards that chest, which is insanely good. But the good thing about opening these gems is we are going to be getting a ton of dust, which we need dust, so I can't really complain. But we're going to go ahead, open up some more. Boom. Combo Saver 4, Arcane Blast 4. Okay. We already have Arcane Blast 5, but I am going to sell this for around 3.5 million, so we made profit from all that. And then the last combo saver sold for about 400k. We're gonna sell it for like a mil. Actually, we'll do 1.5 mil. Get some easy money going. Hopefully all those will sell within like the next day. That's at least my hope. And then we'll open up the last 2, and we got nothing good. And then we tinker those, and no dust. We could sell the implants for maybe 500k since the dust rate is good. I personally will take what I can get. So the thing is, some of the top alliances that control the outpost, they cost a fee, or make you pay a fee, I guess you could say, to then have access to the outpost for a bit to apply some gems. So what I'm gonna do is get all the gems I need, dust them down, and then apply them all to my set without any break chance. Because there does say a spot where the example is 30 to 20%, so it removes 10%. So if you have a 10% gem, it goes down to 0, which means you guarantee to apply the gem, which that is gonna be really good. Also, I do have some nether gems we're just gonna open. open, probably not get anything. Oh, we got Madness 4. The last one sold for 20 million. So it seems the price went down, but definitely still really good money from that one gem. But I think the first gem we're going to start dusting down is, of course, Dodge. So we can start getting it down to 10%. And I don't want to spend too much money on Dodge and whatnot. What I'm going to do is run Adventure with a Demonic Mask, so I get the extra loot and, of course, the PvE buff for damage. But I'm going to run with Demonic Mask and my set so we can start trying to get that last socket that I need, which is a basic or simple, I think. I don't know, one of the two. But we need to get that on the chest plate, and we'll be getting dust throughout the run. We also do have some nether books we can open, which probably I'm not going to pull any max books, but I did pull an Unbreaking 3. Okay, so the last Unbreaking 3 sold for 18 million. We're going to do 20. I'm actually shocked that we pulled something decent from that, and that's even worth anything at all. I'll take it. That helps towards my diamond set, so I'm not complaining. So I got everything out that I need here. We got golden apples, all our trinkets and stuff. We do need some food, which the best way to get food once you can afford it is just buying cooked pork chops. So literally the best food source on the server. So I recommend just buying it when you have enough money, into a point when you have enough in the map, of course. So we're gonna hop into the final one here, and I'm gonna turn my sounds up, and we'll go ahead and pop the trinkets. And now it's just kind of a game of making a ton of money. And if there is anything good in the skull shops, or the mules, I guess you could say, we will definitely be going ahead and buying it with our skulls on the tab here. We have 850 almost. I also do have a heroic key now in this adventure. I think I unlocked it when it was really cheap, so that's really good. We can get a lot of heroic loot chests, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. And there's gonna be static money from the chests potentially, which I'm not gonna really complain about. Static money is always good. One thing I'm gonna consider doing is when I do my big cut here, I am gonna probably run Abyss at some point to get a lot of money, so we can just buy some gems off the auction house that we may need, because it would just make it significantly easier to get our set going if we can just straight up buy some of the gems. Of course, we spawn mythic mobs that I can't kill. That is crazy. I definitely need to get a mythic diamond key at some point. We got some godly mobs here we could hopefully kill before they despawn potentially. Get some more progression towards our godly chests, which we just got a full witch spawner from our item drop. That's pretty good. All right, our godly gave us 2 heroic sockets, which are pretty much garbage. Those are really easy to get, so we kind of got rid. But it's all RNG at the end of the day, so I can't really complain too much. We got a slot scrap from a literal legendary chest. That's some good money, I can't lie, because slots are like 17 million right now. I'll take it. There seems to be a captain up in that building. We'll go ahead and kill it, see if we get any good buff or not. Might as well. And we do need the kills here anyways, so it would be good if we killed the mobs around here. We also got the transfer mule, perfect. Okay, let's get these godlies first, because it can count towards our hit list on tab, which means we could get a chest from that. All right, the basic. We did get hit with the demon's curse thing, but we got alignment. That is so annoying. Okay, we got hit with the curse there. Basically, the curse in Demonic and Abyss, every time you join an adventure, the curse is activated. The first one time you get hit by a mob, it'll kind of like give a 10-second warning for that run, and you'll have time to respond, but you could go down to half a heart and potentially die. And it looks like this mule is kind of garbage. Okay, never mind. We're not buying anything from here. Unfortunate. And it resets in about an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and run some adventures, get some things done to get our set going, and I'll give an update here in a moment. So it's been roughly almost a day since I last recorded the last clip, and what I've been doing is actually selling some nether wart. As you can see here, we get too much of it because of this farm here, but the only downside to this is quite literally we're running out of fuel. So we're making a lot of nether wart, but we're not having this super sustainable. I literally refilled this not long ago, and this is all gonna be drained later, so I gotta save some money for obsidian nodes, and I gotta make my diamond set soon so I can start running Abyss and getting more obsidian nodes for our fuel system, because we are kind of in shambles. But I also purchased a farmer mask off my island member, or I guess leader you could say, of Rebellion. Basically, I just got a cheaper deal by giving him money that I was working for. What the farmer mask does is gives me 10% island XP bonus when I harvest crops, and then also the 5% bonus on custom recipes and farmable items. So for example, these are farmable items, but they're also smelter items, so I get the bonus of $5 more, which is really good. And then another thing is that but I did purchase a lot of dust in chat. We spent like almost 50 million. So I have a ton of dust here that we're going to be using on a lot of these gems here. And I think it's safe to say we're going to go into dodge first. We're just going to go ahead and max that out. And then the next thing I think we're going to get is, I guess, the axe enchants after overload though. So we'll do overload, go ahead and spam the dust down. And we still have a ton more. These are 2% and these are 3. So we have a lot of dust to work with here. We'll do arcane blast next. Go ahead and spam this. And then we can go for bandit barrier. It's a really good enchant. As you can see, it decreases incoming damage from marauders or adventure mobs, I guess you could say. So we'll go ahead, spam this in. And then I think we can do 2 more enchants maybe. So we'll start with judgment, see if we have enough. I don't think we will, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, we have judgment done now. Now it's time to work on relentless, and we don't have enough. I am gonna buy some because there is more dust on AH. We're gonna get the 1% here for 10 million. That'll be good enough, and then we'll keep the spare dust for another gem in the future that we may need it on. If we look at my showcase, this was the last set I used from my last map, and I kind of want to copy some of these enchants. And buffed is essential for adventures, and this is the best one we're gonna get for 2 mil, so we'll buy that and then we'll dust it. Even though it is 1 off a max, I really kind of just need it. It's really useful. And then we need Marauder's Edge, which there's only a level 3, which is the only option we really have besides a level 2 that I picked up earlier, which I don't really want to use level 2. 3 would be more ideal. So I'm just gonna resell this one for 1 mil and hope I get the money back. So we're gonna go ahead and get Marauder's Edge first because it's technically the better option than buff because we need to do more damage. I think I'll just save buffed for another time, like I'll work on it off camera. That's what we'll do, but Marauder's Edge is very essential. So I'm not honestly too disappointed about not having to put on buff now, but I'll get it eventually. So the people controlling Diamond Outpost is alone. That is the Alliance. So I'm gonna message the owner of the Alliance. I believe it's a life dose. So I sent them a message about the 25 million because last I recall it was 25. So that's why I have a decent bit. Yeah, now it's 35. I knew it was gonna go up. So I went ahead and paid them the 35 million. We're gonna join alone really quick, and then we're gonna go into PV2 and we're gonna apply these gems. So we'll go ahead and apply Marauder's Edge. There we go. Marauder's Edge is on the axe. Then we'll do judgment. Now we apply relentless. There we go. Put on the overload as well onto the leggings. And then I believe the chest plate has bandit barrier and arcane blast. So I'm gonna just put it on there. And then dodge, where does that go? Oh, it goes on the chest plate as well. All right, and now we got all the gems applied. As you can see, our set is looking way better than it was before. Definitely still not really great for some of the axe enchants, but it's better than nothing. So we didn't have to risk applying those gems and them failing, which is really good. So now we just have a way better set than we had before. So I guess since we have our set decently decked out, we can go to spawn, and we're gonna go to the Abyss really quickly while we're in their alliance before they remove me, just so I can take advantage of it, of course, and so I can show it off a little bit. So we'll go ahead, eat a apple here, get our healing up, do our pots as well. I technically have a ton of XP on me, which it is kind of too late for me to go back with the XP I have currently, so it is what it is at the end of the day if I lose it. But you can see this set is insanely overpowered, doing a lot of work on the mobs that are here in Abyss, and we already got an obsidian node, which we are going to go to the mule over in this direction, so we can actually transfer it and make sure we get it, because obsidian nodes are kind of useful. I still notice I take a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to eat a lot of food. Otherwise, it's pretty easy to run Abyss here. No one's currently nearby, so we are good to get to the portal potentially. So we're gonna try and make our way there. So it looks like there's a guy here. They're not actually killing me, surprisingly. And we got a heroic chest. We could maybe get it before we get killed. Okay, we're 200 kills away. Come on. Okay, we're 50 away. There we go. We got our heroic. Now we need to get out. Or actually, let's transfer all this. I don't even really know what I got, but I know I got some good loot. I know one of them was a random gem, so it could have been a lot of money from that heroic there. So the way you get out of Abyss is by going through one of the 3 portals, and you just stand in the portal while not in combat. that is pretty much it. I just gotta sit right here and hope no one kills me, and we are out. Okay, so this is what we got from our heroic here, these two things, and then we also had some other loot we put in there, but I think this alone is really good amounts of money. Okay, yeah, they are 220 million. That is gross. So we made our profit by investing in this set. That is literally all we did. So I'm gonna put it up for 185 million to just put it up for the price that the other person's putting it up for, and then we're golden. And then these right here are worth roughly 32 million, I think, but there's two different kinds of them, and I have the different kinds, so we're just gonna open it. We got the Harvester, which is insane. I needed that so badly. These go for 200 million. We just made another insane profit gain. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna be putting it on this Harvester right here, so now it gets 40% more island XP on the cocoa beans and the nether wart. But there you have it. We have upgraded our set a significant amount to where it's still pretty decent. It definitely needs a lot of different things to make it more bulkier for the abyss, but for now it's good enough. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next one.